We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the former Eagle and Lion is back in the NFC North. It's DeAndre Swift. First and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Thrown quickly, that's Moore on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll go again with Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. They're hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. John Mechie was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Texans 1st down. A tight end in motion now. They run with the longtime Bengal, Joe Mixon. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jack Sanborn on the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Mixon. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
Stroud. That is caught, and he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can get good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here's the rookie, the Aussie, 4th-round pick, Torrey Taylor, to punt for Chicago. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Texans offense ready for their 2nd possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
So the longer that play progressed, the more difficult it is to cover that crossing route. So what's the key? It starts with pass protection. Give the quarterback time to stay with his receiver and not be forced to check that ball down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He completes this one to Mechie. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Stroud to throw. Open man, that's Collins. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Back to throw. Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They look to run with Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here, another run by Swift. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. Give up the middle with Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. He keeps it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. Here's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Sims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Give running right. It is Mixon. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. They'll run with Mixon. Oh. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a 1st down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down. This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Here's Swift. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. Here's Torrey Taylor now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Stroud going to set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Throwing is Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. That's his 2nd catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To throw, it's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book. See if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Texans offense going to take over just before the half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Toward the boundary. Taken in by Collins. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Sim. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's to the tight end, Stover. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Mechie, the man in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
On second down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Stroud. Now he'll run with it. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle. Just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
He'll run again, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They will work the middle with Mixon, and he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Looking middle and complete with Allen. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll run. It's Swift. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. On the give, it's Swift. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The Bears send out their punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. To the left side and caught by Schultz. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. To throw, Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Bears offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Catch made there by Allen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They will run it over center with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. On the option, it's Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Mechie, the man in motion. On play action, Stroud. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. Diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out first down and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. On second down, it's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On third down, it's Williams. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Williams to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will cut into that lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line, a pickup of 7. Second down and 3. From the gun, here's Stroud. He completes this one to Mechie. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Mixon. Credit him for trying to escape. The defense, though, was on that. And finally, they bring him down behind the line.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. The Bears offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. He'll run. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. A play fake. Now Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This one is really close, Mike. He makes the catch, but I don't think he's able to establish that possession with both feet inbounds. Could have been a really nice pickup, but instead, it's going to result in an incompletion.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look covered. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, uses his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
To throw, it's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. In this case, the Mike was the one who came, and he's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Gonna look deep, looking for more.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one, uncorked, looking for Woods. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it'll be Mixon. And he's got another one. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Scott now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Williams. On the out, connecting with Allen. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to run it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's Williams. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.